Question. Can you really be nice to people? Do nice guys really finish last? Hmm. Can you really be nice to people? I know I've asked that before, but I need to ask it again. Can you really be nice to people? Hmm. I believe that you can. But you have to understand this. It's not enough to be nice. And that's what we're going to talk about today. All right. All of us have grew up. Most of us have grew up with the belief that you have to treat people the way you want to be treated. So if you want people to be nice to you, you got to be nice to them. If you want people to respect you, you have to you have to respect people. In order to get respect, you have to give respect. So we understand those basic truths. Anybody that's been brought up in a decent household, or maybe the village that you grew up under, that's what you were taught to. But I want to suggest to you that's a good start and that's a good foundation to be brought up on. But you have to understand it's not enough to be nice. You gotta be considerate too. You gotta consider the other person and you gotta consider the situation. If someone is talking or holding a discussion with somebody, or you see them on the phone and preoccupied, you just cannot barge and just bogart your way to get their attention and then expect them not to feel some kind of way about it. It's just wrong. You see they busy, you see they occupied, they tied up. Come on, respect them. Do you really got to yell at your waitress like that? And you see her at other tables because you don't like the way your food came out? Think about it. It's not necessary. It's really not. And you might have called yourself trying to be nice about it, but you wasn't being considerate. And I've seen people do this. People will do something, do mindless things, and then they turn around and try to be nice about it. No, you got to be considerate of your actions and be considerate of other people. You just can't expect people to just always be so loving and open to you because you're you. No, that's not the way it goes. You got to respect people. Respect their space. You can ask for things and be nice about it, but if you're not considerate of other people, you're a problem. And I'm telling you, everybody does not take that lightly. So what do? You learn to be more considerate. Be more thoughtful of the other person. When you ask something, be mindful of the situation. You just can't just dictate like you want to. But we have to respect others. It's not enough just to be nice. And even in the area of giving gifts, this is another thing you have to understand. If you're a person that's giving gifts, and we are coming up on the holiday season, remember this. Always keep the other person in mind. In other words, give them a personable gift. People are tired of folks just giving them something that they just think anybody will accept. No. Gotta do better. You gotta put more thought. Fellas, I know we hear our women say it all the time. It's the thought that counts. Giving gifts ain't hard. It ain't hard as we make it. We just gotta find ways of thinking of the other person. Put yourself in their shoes. Would your wife or girlfriend or significant other will want to wear that? Is that really who she is? Let's flip it on the other side. Ladies, Is that tie really who he is, or is that who you trying to make him out to be? Is that shirt or those pair of pants, is that him? And I'm not saying that you don't have the right to dress your man or your lady the way you want them to, but there has to be a balance of trying to groom them into who you believe that they can be, and also give them room to also be who they truly are. There has to be that balance. That's what I'm talking about. Being nice, but not just being nice, being respectful, being considerate of the other person. When you always consider the other person, you can't lose. Now, there's some people that's just right evil and mean, no matter how nice, pleasant, respectful, polite, considerate, compassionate you are. Some people just flat out mean. Those are people you can't help. But you got to think sometimes. Am I doing too much sometimes? Do I overdo it? Do I think about the other person, or am I just in it for me? There's just some stuff to think about. Remember, it's not enough to be nice. It's not enough. Being nice is just a deposit. But your courtesy, your respect, your consideration, that's the payment. Because guess what? They appreciate you 10 times more that you thought of them. They'll love you and cherish you a little bit more because you put a little bit more thought into it. And as far as the people out there that's on the dating scene that's just so nice to people, guess what? It ain't enough to be nice. You gotta be real. You know, I know you want to be a nice gentleman and show her a good time. And you want to spoil her with gifts. And you want to do this and you want to do that. But guess what? Did she get to know the real you yet? You got to get to the bottom line of things. You can't beat around the bush. You got to fellas, you got to set the tone of the relationship that you want. And what you want from that woman or any other woman. All this niceness, being too available, sitting by the phone, waiting, ready to jump at her every beck and call. No. She has to earn that. She has to earn your respect for you to be ready to be there every waking call. Don't be giving out gifts to a woman you just still getting to know. She's not ready for gifts. Gifts are for people who are worth it and deserving. And in speaking of gifts, I want to throw this out there to you. Those of you in relationships, stop giving out gifts to people to apologize to them. Gifts are not for apology and making up. Gifts are for appreciating a person just because. You send flowers because it's just a regular day of the week and you've been thinking about her. And make sure you send them so she can receive them and she'll be able to show off to all her friends. That's how you do that. You don't buy him a watch or a nice suit, ladies, because you feel like you don't spend enough time with him. No, you don't do that. You get that for him because he was just on your mind. You were just out shopping and that suit or that watch just looked like him and you just said, I'm just going to get this for him. So, back to my conclusion. It's not enough to be nice. It's not. But it's a good place to start. Y'all have a nice day.